Jaguars have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Finds a man in the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Jaguars offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the...
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Jaguars will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Davenport. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. wants to pass. Going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side, but not able to keep his foot in bounds. He was close, oh, so close to a touchdown. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A run for the quarterback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
Trying to slam in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And that is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
And An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hand off from the gun. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Slams it ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Off play action. Moving away from pressure. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Davenport. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Phillips. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to throw again. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
Timing has to be so good. We're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Now on 2nd down and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Ready,
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Bringing the heat. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have a...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Jaguars will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll operate out of split backs. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First and 10. The inside handoff. Got the first down and still on his feet. He now has 85 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Now on first and 10 from the 27. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him this time. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some...
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end, able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on first and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you...
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Davenport. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle, it's Phillips. Stumbled to the ground.
The momentum's a big part at the quarterback position, too. And sure, he threw a pick on the last drive, so let's come out on this one and find some easy completions from the pocket. If it's not there for me downfield right away, let me find my check down and get myself back into rhythm.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to pass on second down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This offense has it with really good field position. The give and tick, 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 tick. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take us
wide open spaces. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's smart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Jaguars want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to run it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. An easy decision there for the offense to decline the penalty and take the touchdown. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UTEP has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 18 over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.